everyone, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. This is Silver Hyena, and what I've got for today's video, this is the Royal Langnickel Learn to watercolor drawing. So I guess we're learning how to draw with watercolor. Oh, okay, it's too early in the morning to think about it, so let's just go into what this thing has. This kit includes 1 brush, 10 watercolor pencils, 12 watercolor cakes, 1 sharpener, 1 artist guide booklet, or pamphlet, something. And it even comes with some watercolor paper. So overall, this kit is pretty well set up. Estimated value $13.99. I paid $6.99 because I like to shop at discount stores, which I'm pretty sure that you're all sick and tired of hearing me talk about that. So let's move on to the grand opening. Yeah. Alright, so you got my noisy chair, slightly bouncy camera, and I actually had the forethought to open up the tape before beginning the filming. Wow, how did I think of that? Alright, let's see here. Look at that. That is quite possibly underwhelming. Alright, let's get the rest of this stuff out of here. Where's the... Oh, I think it's in the back of the tray, but we got this box now that we don't need anymore, so just yeet that. Okay, I do not have a lot of faith in this paper already. Okay, here's the drawing pamphlet. Or, not the drawing pamphlet, but the pamphlet of ideas. Alright. Geez, there's a lot of plastic with this. I've already bounced a pencil out. And oh boy. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the stuff we've got. We've got a really cheap pencil sharpener that I'm hoping will surprise me. The watercolor pencils, they look okay. You've got the name on the barrel. I mean, like, at least they have some details, but these are nothing really to write home about. Also, typically when you see this little paintbrush mark of some sort on a colored pencil, that means it is water soluble. We've got a paintbrush, which, oh, this one is actually made of plastic. Usually the Royal Langnickel brushes I get are made out of wood. In fact, here, I've actually, oh, well, that wasn't meant to fall into frame. Here, like, I've got some right here, these ones. Yeah, these ones are made of wood. These are Royal Langnickel. So I think that they cheaped out for this kit, actually. But, like, you know, it came with a little cut. Wait a minute. What is this? Look at that. It's got one strand just sticking out there shamelessly. Oh. In fact, I think that this little cover thing is the culprit. So I'm just going to get rid of that. And then we have the watercolor cakes. Yeah, pancakes as I call them. Okay, let's... Come on. There we go. Okay, they're kind of loose in here. They kind of look like Smarties, but I wouldn't recommend eating them because, let's see here. Oh yeah, they definitely don't smell like it, so do not recommend trying to eat these. These are the forbidden candies. And then we've got this, the watercolor paper, and I can't put enough sarcasm in that, so I'm not even going to try. Let's just take out one sheet and oh, Oh, they call this watercolor paper. Oh, I'm gonna hate this. I already know it. I am going to freaking hate this. This is, this might take the cake for the worst watercolor paper I've ever used. Oh gosh, why did I think this was a good idea? All right, and let's see what their pamphlet has. Simple instructions to get you started on watercolor drawing. They got things about brush care, an introduction, choose a subject. Start by lightning. Okay, so let's see here. They recommend sketching with the watercolor pencils. I mean, like, it looks, and whatever this is, this looks like they did it really well. Okay, so they've got, and like they talk about painting layer by layer. The thing is like you might be lucky to get a couple layers on this thing before it disintegrates. But it's what came in the kit, so it's what I'm gonna use. Also, since the little pamphlet there recommended doing sketching with the watercolor pencils, I'm making the executive decision. And even though my love color erase, I'm not going to use them or a sketch pencil or anything. I'm just going to use what is in this kit, and I will probably very much regret that later. But in the meantime, I can contemplate my life's, just contemplate my life, I guess, and all the mistakes I've made as I swatch these out. So let's just get started on that. Let's just start with this yellow here. Make sure everything is in frame, because sometimes I don't do that. So it's like the paper's got kind of a bumpy texture, but it is so thin it might take like 1 or 2 things of water and then quit, which is what scares me. Okay, so we got that down. Now we add the water. Okay, so aside from some fuzzies that got caught in the paintbrush itself, like, it seems to melt in there pretty good. I'm just concerned about this paper. So I'm gonna carry on with the rest of the swatches. Probably use 1 sheet for the colored pencils, the other sheet for these potential abominations, and then another sheet for the final illustration, which will probably have me screaming and ripping out my hair. But hey, that's why you subscribe to the channel, right? Speaking of which, subscribe to the channel and leave a like while you're at it. Even post a comment. I don't care. Okay, let's just get started on this. It's been long enough. Okay, so we've got the completed swatches here, and well, as I was worried about, this paper is buckling like you would not believe. Actually, you would, because you're kind of looking at it. However, the colored pencils, overall, they weren't half bad, although for some reason this green did not meld with the water. I'm thinking that was just a bad one. However, while it didn't meld particularly well, I think this one will become my primary sketch pencil. So there's a little bit, like, you know, try to find that silver lining. I just found mine. Like the blend is okay. These are just really cheap, so things are probably gonna be kind of spotchy, but what can you expect? Oh boy, I just smeared this swatch, but oh well, I don't care at this point. The watercolor cakes are, oh boy, all I can say is woof. Yeah, these are about as good as those ones I used from Five Below for like that really tiny watercolor kit. Yeah, these, I mean, like, even though this blend here is actually halfway decent, overall these did not impress, especially that red. It is like already breaking. It just looks awful. I'm beginning to think that I got bamboozled with this kit. It looked really appealing on the shelf, but sometimes these can be the most fun things to make videos out of. Speaking of videos, just because this has already gotten kind of long and out of hand, it took way longer than I thought it would. So I'm gonna stop this video here, and then I'm gonna have a part 2 where I do the actual illustration, which I know that's the part y'all are looking forward to. So with all this being said, I certainly hope you enjoyed the video. Go visit part 2. Like the videos, subscribe to the channel, dedicate your life to me. I mean, please post a comment. And of course, stay creative, everybody. Bye! For now.